Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Tracy and this is A Girl with Plans. In today's video, I am going to be setting up the month of January in my goals planner. So if you guys caught my goals planner setup video, then you know I had done a lot of inserts. Like I created this goal sheet, I created some other like reading logs, some goal check-in sheets and things of that nature. And I also planned on using the dashboard layout. And at the time I was kind of toying with maybe combining social media and goal tracking together. But I've decided to just completely nix that idea and just do them separately. So I do have a separate dashboard planner that I am using specifically for goals. Now, when it comes to the monthly layout, it's going to be pretty basic. Here's my goal sheet, just as a refresher. This is all my goals thus far, minus fitness and health. Those are going to be specifically listed and tracked in my health planner. So when I was going through this, pretty much the only things that will be tracked like on a daily basis, things that I wanted to do every single day, are like reading and then doing like some type of online Spanish lesson, which currently is using the Duolingo app. So like I'll check those off as I do those each day. And then I plan on writing kind of like my goal achievements each day that those happen. I feel like this may change every month, or I may not use this at all. I might save this for something else, because as you will see, I'm not planning on using all of the weekly pages of my dashboard. So who knows? This might be a 1 month thing where I use the monthly. And I also put a top 3 sticker here because I like pretty much want to focus only on, I'm going to be looking at trying to reach all of my goals, but there's going to be a priority of like 3. So that brings us to the weekly pages. I've already whited out the dates. So here's like what the dates look like. And I've also pulled out some of the pages. So right now I only have 2 weeks in here, and I did like the first one and then the last one because I wanted to keep, I know a lot of people call this the currently page. I'm going to probably end up whiting February out and use this more as a reflection page. But I whited out the dates because here's my plan. So for the month of February, I'm only using 2 of these weekly spreads. And this is why. So as you can see, I have 5 goals that I'm primarily tracking in my goals planner. However, for professional development, I'm going to skip that this month because I have a separate social media planner, which I feel like kind of captures that. And as far as like my 9 to 5, this month is going to be focused mostly on kind of daily tasks because it's going to be a super busy month for me. So I'm not going to be able to focus as much on those extra things I want to do, like learn design software. So that might be something that I will insert into my planner. It's like later on down the road, like February or March, once things kind of slow down in the daily task arena. So the only goals that I'm going to be like putting in these weeklies are going to be my personal development, financial, social, and home. And how I've decided to do that is I'm going to do 2 like goal categories per weekly spread. And I've kind of grouped them, like I'm going to do personal development and social goals. And I created these little headers on Microsoft Office, my Word, and then I printed them out on label paper. And then I'm going to do financial goals and goals for home. When I did that, that's not how I'm going to separate it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 categories. So I'm going to do like, this will be like personal development, and then this will be social goals. And this will probably be goals for home and financial goals. And the ways I'm breaking it out, because I think the Monday through Sunday will be more helpful when I talk about personal development or goals for the home. And then I don't need the daily breakdown for the other ones. This side is going to probably differ a lot. Actually, calls and emails are going to be relevant as far as like social goals, because some of my social goals is to keep in touch with friends and family, kind of schedule some outings. So I'm gonna actually keep that section for like the first time ever. And then I'll, these are pretty much gonna be like task lists or kind of things to help get to those goals. So that is the general idea. And then here is kind of where I can break that down further. And like I said, these are all going to be monthly. So even though this is the weekly spread, this is going to be for the whole month of January, what I want to accomplish, and then I can check them off. Just to kind of give you an idea, like I said, I would prefer, like, my preference is to read every night. Unfortunately, sometimes I get too tired and I don't do that. So I might do like read. My goal is, let me back up. My overall goal is to read 12 books a month. So my monthly goal is to read a book a month. So I'm going to kind of figure that out about if I want to divide that up, like so many minutes a day, so many like pages a week. I don't know. So we'll figure that out. But that's like one of the goals. And then my other goal is like to learn Spanish. So I definitely want to do the Duolingo app. They have lessons on the app. Do that like every morning. Do at least one lesson every morning. So like that would be something that I would write there. And then for like my social goals, I will write like I'll write maybe the people's names that I need to get in touch with that I haven't talked to in a while. Things like that. And I'll figure, this is pretty much like this setup video is going to be more talking, because I'm not sure how I'm going to break some of these goals up. I think it's going to be as I use it. That is how I'm going to figure it out. So next month, I will probably have a more kind of concrete way of how I'm going to be using this. And I will probably change every month because, this is still a learning and progress for me. This is the first time I've done a goals planner. I think I needed to do a goals planner so that way it's something that I focus on throughout the year versus only for the month of January. And I feel like some of the goals I've come up with aren't that difficult. They're just things that go to the back of my mind and then all of a sudden I don't get them done. So I just need to write them down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this video on pause. I'm going to go ahead and white out all of these dates. I am going to put my headers on the page, and then we're going to do a quick plan with me where I show you that I'm going to still decorate to make it cute, and that'll be it. So I'll be back in a sec. All right, I am back. All right, as you see, I went ahead and I put both of my headers on the same page just so that way it was kind of clear that both of these pages I didn't want to put one here and one here because then it looks like it's separate. I also pulled some washi and some stickers. Now for the personal development social goals, I think I'm going to use these Wrong Girls. Thought they were cute, and like because my goals are to like spend time with friends and reconnect, I felt like that was cute. And the reason why I chose those particular girls is because they had blues, and I'm going to use these florals from the Holiday Florals book from Amber Plans Her Day. So let's go ahead and add some of these to it. So now, how is everybody out there like tracking their goals? Like I said, I chose to do it in a planner, but that is also, if I'm being completely honest, some of that, I don't know where to put this. Let's actually put this up here. Some of that is because I had a lot of extra planners. Planners were, I mean, every time, like I started kind of heavily planning more in the fall, and planners were just going for like crazy discounts in the fall. So I just kept buying and buying and buying. So now I have like 3 dashboard planners that are, the 18-month planners. Of course, like if I wipe them out, it doesn't even matter what year they are. But because I have so many, that's why I'm using an actual planner for my goal planning. However, all of this can be done on filler paper. I mean, there's nothing that says this has to be done. I mean, as you see, like my the way I'm setting this up, whiting out the dates and everything like that, that can easily be done on filler paper. I mean, it could be done on filler paper just in a list format. So you don't even have to be fancy and like make like boxes or tables or anything like that. But you could very well use boxes to create like a boxes or like tables. I mean, it's kind of, you know, open. And I do know, I plan with Elise. She does the monthly layout, which is a nice, I'm gonna just leave that, which is a pretty, you know, nice layout for goal tracking because it kind of has the checklist sections. It doesn't do like a weekly, it's strictly monthly. So you have like your monthly, and then you have like it opens with like a 2-page spread where you kind of write like your goals. They have some habit trackers on it, and then it goes to pretty much like checklists for the like a couple pages of the checklist. So that is a good goals planner if you have one of those. I just didn't want to go out and buy another planner. So this works, but like I said, if I didn't have this, I probably would have just done filler paper. And I would have probably done like the front of it would have probably been personal and social goals, because again, I don't know that I need it a whole page for that. I don't know, or I might have done front and back that way. So I mean, you can just do whatever you want, and I would say for the month of January is a perfect time to like try out things. So like if you don't want to go and invest in a new planner in the month of January, I would actually recommend not doing that if this is something you're unsure about. And the reason why is because planners are going to start going on sale probably in February. So if you don't have a specific goals planner, or you don't have room in your current planner to track goals, then I would just do it on filler paper, because I just wouldn't invest in anything specifically at this moment when things are probably going to go on sale and you're unsure if this is going to work for you. That would be my suggestion, at least. Of course, I mean, if you're fine with getting it now, then, I mean, that's completely up to you. Obviously, I went a little overboard in the fall, so I can't really say too much. But I think filler paper is fine. And I also think like if you have a vertical layout and you're finding it hard to fill up the complete vertical spread, and maybe, you know, some of us use a lot of stickers to fill it up, but maybe if that's something that you don't want to do, if you really don't want to use a lot of stickers to fill up the vertical spread, then maybe one of your rows can be your goal tracking or your goal thing. And again, you can focus on maybe one goal a week, one category of goals a week. The possibilities are endless. Like I said, I like the dashboard personally. I just like how it's divided up. I like this part and then this part. So that's why I use the dashboard, and that's why I now have 3 18-month dashboard planners. But if it's not your thing, then that's okay too. So, I mean, like I said, for goal planning, you do you. You do whatever it is that is going to keep you reaching those goals. And then I have one random sticker that I'm pulling from the Everyday Wrong. So it's Time with Friends. The blues don't match. Maybe I'll do the light blue instead of that one. But I feel like that's so important. So I think I'm gonna just put that here. All right, so let's add some boxes. Actually, I'm gonna go pull another book that I know has some headers, so I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I got the Park Lane book. I don't know what this is called, but it's like your blues, and I think that's like pretty much how a lot of their books are. So it's probably titled Blue or Blue something. So they have these headers. So I'm gonna use these. So for this one, do they have a task list? They have need, thanks, love. Let's see if there's any more. Yeah, they have some here. Important ideas to do. I mean, to do fits. Those are clear, so I think I'm gonna go back to the ones I had. But I just wanted to make sure. Like, they have all of these. Of course, these aren't really fit. But this is a cute book. I got this, guys, for $2.99. Park Lane is sold at Joann's. And and they had a sale. It was online only, but if they sold it in the store, you can just order online for pickup, for in-store pickup. And this book was like $2.99. And then I could use coupons with it, and it was like 25% off if you picked it up in the store. So that's what I did. All right, so I have goals, list. Maybe I'll do goals there. I think I only want to do like my priorities there. So I'm going to hide those somehow. I think what I'm going to do, because I doubt if I'm going to find like a top 3 in blue. And now that I'm like kind of doing the whole blue thing, I want to stick with it. Just trying to see if there's any like really long boxes, because that would be ideal. Oh, like these are like pretty good for the horizontal. I do have a horizontal layout too. I thought about that for this, but I like the extras. I like how the dashboard is separated. So that's why I went with the dashboard. However, like I said, any layout would work with this. Sorry guys, usually if you saw my other plans with me, you know I do a lot more pre-planning. I didn't really do pre-planning with this because I kind of wanted to talk through it. Because I feel like this is, you know, something that people, that I've at least heard that you guys are interested in. So I feel like if I talk through it, then that might help you out. Let's just go ahead. And what I'll do, go back to this book because I need 3 of the same size. So I think I'm gonna just put boxes there, like 3 smaller boxes. So I think I'm gonna just do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do let's do 1. I don't know if that's crooked or not. I can't really tell. And I'll just white out those because I don't want them in a line. And then we'll do this one. Okay. So I think that works for that. So right now I can set kind of my 3 priorities for the month. Again, I'm going to focus on more than that. Like I said, as far as like personal development, my plan is, you know, to read and to do Spanish pretty much every day. Personal development is pretty much to reconnect. So maybe that's it. Maybe I'll say read, Spanish, reconnect, even though like some of my other ones is like I've kind of set how many times I actually want to get out and socialize throughout the month. That's something I am going to do as well, but I'll kind of combine that with reconnect. All right, so then we're going to come here. All right, so I don't know if I need a header here or not. Just because the gray here, I feel like it's like it requires me to put a box. Okay. So there we go. We have all of that. I think I am going to add some more boxes. What I'm going to do right now is I think I'm going to go ahead and speed this up because this is taking a little bit longer than I thought. So I'm going to speed this up, and so that way you can see what I do for the rest of it. And then I will kind of come back and talk to you about the next section. Okay. I really, I contemplated like putting washi down this the center. I don't know. I have some bigger washi. I might, because that is really annoying me, but I'm not going to do that on camera. If I change that, then you guys will see that during the flip through or on my Instagram page when I take a photo of this. So we have the boxes, and I kind of just, for aesthetic reasons, that's why I divided them differently. But like I said, this side is going to be my personal development, and this side is going to be my social goals. I don't really need as much room for my personal development because it is going to be, did I read? Did I do stuff like that? For the social goals, I'll probably need to be a little bit more descriptive. So that's why there are bigger boxes and bigger spaces. But this isn't like set for a specific number of days. So it's almost like journaling where I can write anywhere. So where there's space, I can write it. So like I said, just for my personal focus, that's why I kind of divided into columns. But for my social goals, I can write them anywhere. So with that, now I'm going to flip to the back, and once I find my other page, there it is. And then I'm also now going to speed through this, but I'm going to show you what I'm using first. So this I'm going to do more like home. Let me make sure I'm still in frame. I'm going to do more some of the home type goals. And this is the Agenda 52, well, Paper Studio Agenda 52 girls book. I'm going to use these. I thought they were very, very cute. All right, so this is the gist of it. I'm probably gonna do some more things. I might add some a quote or something here. I kept the email and chores just because they might be relevant, especially because like I said, I'm gonna probably do this side as my financial goals, this side as my goals for the home. Just because I feel like I could probably utilize the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday part for the goals for home. So that's the only reason why I'm doing that. But for this side, my financial goals, so the email might be relevant. I did the 3 blocks here to kind of write my 3 areas of focus. Again, I'm gonna do a task list here. And I might white out this remember and this important, but I kept it again, just in case. But I'm probably gonna go ahead and write some more kind of focus areas here as well. So that is it. Thank you guys for staying with me. If you stay with me through this whole video, it was a little bit longer than anticipated. I don't know if I'm gonna do the full-on decorating plans with me for this one every month, but my plan is to kind of do at least 1 to 2 videos, kind of focused on goals every month, where I kind of flip through the previous month's goals, see where I'm at, and then kind of talk through whether or not I'm going to change any of the sections, how I plan on laying it out. I probably won't get into the decorating portion in future videos, but I kind of wanted to do it now just so that way you can see that even though you are, setting up a goals planner, you can still have fun and decorate, especially if that's something that you enjoy doing. Then you might as well just keep going here. So that's all I have now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, please subscribe. Every little subscriber helps grow my channel. That's all I have for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to write any feedback or anything that you liked or disliked down in that comment section, because that will help me as I plan future videos. All right, guys, That's it. Have a good day. Bye.